Hello everyone and welcome to Shady Movie Reviews. This week's movie is... So, the opening image of Mulan starts with the Great Wall of China, which should really just be renamed to the Easily Surmountable Wall of China if you consider the ease with which the Huns climbed it. I mean, this is supposed to be one of the greatest feats of human construction, and the Huns were just standing at the bottom like, hold my pelt. China is so confident no one can climb this wall that their security system is a guy with no weapons and a torch.
Impossible! No one can get through the Great Wall!
You're wrong. Cut to our main protagonist Mulan, who is a girl who doesn't know how to be a girl, which, when you think about it, is a pretty bad scenario when you live in a society where your entire self-worth is dependent on how well you hold a teacup. Like, let's see you smile and balance a tray of expectations. Now, do your makeup and hide your true feelings. Mulan is being prepped to go meet the matchmaker, which is her shoe-in to bring honor to her family. Naturally, her family has no confidence in her whatsoever. Speaking of Asian white tradition, there are multiple middle-aged women that will judge you based on your appearance and homemaking skills. They forgo logic to bring out your flaws. Maybe if you drink less tea, you will look prettier.
Obedient, who work fast-paced, with good breeding and a tiny waist.
They're making her sound like a horse. I don't know why you'd need a tiny waist for a horse, but the rest. Yeah, this kid has a receding hairline.
Ancestors, hear my plea.
I'm a disappointment for eternity, and my mom has no confidence in me. Please let this matchmaking thing stop.
My mom doesn't have any faith in me. Oh, that's hilarious. I don't get it.
The matchmaker is the most powerful person in the village. She's here to judge you based on your appearance, poise, and size of hips.
Too skinny. Not good for bearing sons.
Good thing we left that judgmental attitude against women some 1500 years behind, eh?
They want tall, they want fair, they want from a good family. They're saying, I want slim, tall and beautiful, but with a good nature. But what I found that is not stable. Like her mind is not stable, that I found.
After burning the matchmaker's bum, Mulan hides behind her horse because of dishonor. We have some similarities here again, because in Asian-wide households, you don't just fail. You bring shame to your family, your ancestors, your family WhatsApp groups, and the neighbors that were secretly never rooting for you anyway. Mulan then stares into a mirror and sings Reflection. She invented Sad Girl before Cat from 10 Things I Hate About You. Olivia Rodrigo just took it and made it cool many years later. We follow up the sad song by Sad Dad. This is where you can tell this movie is made by Disney, because if this were a real-life situation in an actual Asian household, she would be trying to appease her disgruntled parents and fend off the taunts of her irrelevant relatives. Then the announcement comes that the army needs a male from every family to fight in the war.
I will serve the Emperor in my father's place.
Yeah, of course you will. Have you seen how elderly your father is? He'll get knocked out on his way to the army camp because he's so old. So Mulan's dad gets drafted into war, which is ironic because his left leg is at war with his right one. He insists on going despite his limping situation. This is the same energy as your brown uncle who had heart surgery in the morning and then insists on getting up on the stool to replace a light bulb in the afternoon. Mulan has a dramatic moment in the rain. She cuts her hair, puts on armor, steals the horse, and rides off into the night like Chinese Batman. The grandma prays to the ancestors to protect Mulan. By this point, the ancestors finally wake up and decide to send a guardian to protect Mulan, but the skinny red dragon tricks him and goes before he gets turned into a donkey. Mushi's guardian skills are pretty questionable because they're greatly impacted by his self-esteem issues, and he uses humor as a defense mechanism.
If I was my real size, your cow here would die of fright.
So he's mostly just an emotional support dragon.
Make a note of this. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
Now, Mulan has more sidekicks than the entire Marvel universe, and they're all animals. The Huns are angry because some of them don't have enough clothes, and some don't have enough hair, just like most Indian uncles. Mulan joins the army. We meet badass hunky dude Shang, seasoned with just a teensy bit of clueless misogyny and ambiguous gay behavior. Shang trains this group of misfits, and the first thing they have to do is climb a pole, which sounds more like a fun hangout session than good military training. I mean, when they face the Huns, they can see who can climb up a tree and escape them the fastest. They have to carry buckets, jump across poles, retrieve arrows. Next thing you know, they try to defeat the Huns doing parkour.
Parkour! Parkour! Extreme! Parkour! Parkour!
Mulan ends up making some friends in her army group. Gang? Troop. The troops sing about their dream girl. How about a girl with individual traits? Who's smart but also kind? Nah. The Huns are about to attack until Mulan has a brilliant plan to use the last cannon to create an avalanche. She defeats the Huns and saves her country. That's right, bitch.
For that, I owe you my life.
Shang starts to develop feelings for Ping. I'm just gonna run with my own narrative here.
Hold on.
Mulan's declared a hero until the guys discover she has boobs. Shang's just disappointed his love story got interrupted. Yes, so Mulan has boobs, and boobs are dishonor, so everyone now hates her. They leave Mulan to die in the cold, and she sees that some of the Huns have survived. The Huns have become even more angry because they're covered in snow, and it makes their naked bodies and naked heads even colder. So they go into the city. Mulan tries to warn everyone, but no one believes her. Because boobs. So now she has to save the country twice to cancel out the boobs and to get rid of dishonor.
You said you trust Ping. Why is Mulan any different?
It's because you don't have a
Ping.
If only she had a flat chest and hadn't climbed that pole. Shan Yu kidnaps the emperor and goes on a little ego trip.
Bow to me. Tire of your arrogance, old man. Bow to me!
You finally have leverage, Baldy. If you want to overtake the country, you maybe save your little mind games for later and use the guys ransom fast. Mulan's friends then put on makeup to save the emperor because they're not like other guys and they know girls can also be brave. Mulan then saves the emperor and everybody bows to her because now she has not only cancelled out her boobs, but she has also gained honor. Shang then goes to Mulan's home to return her helmet, and because he can't see Mulan's boobs anymore, he's confused whether he's straight or gay. In conclusion, Mulan is a story about bravery, sacrifice, and understanding the crux of boy maths. Oh, hello, lovelies. If you like this video, then do please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe and watch this space for more videos like this. Bye. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send us daughters when we asked for bums? You're the saddest bunch I ever met. So pack up, go home, you're through. I won't be able to make a man out of you.